a lot of these celebrities, every single celebrity in the culture has been to Diddy's house, which means they've gone through all his phones, text messages. I can read you my text message to Diddy. What day is it airing on the show, on the network? Are you coming on the show? Diddy, what's this? It's all been business for me. It's been business for me. I don't have nothing inappropriate to them people because I don't deal with them like that. So you need to tell me all those late nights what you... I'm just laying here thinking how good God is. I wrote a book called God Must Have Forgotten About Me. And some of y'all thought that was a book about how God didn't have favor over me. But let me tell you something. The God that I serve has always held me down, even when it felt like I was losing. Even when it felt like I didn't have nothing. Even when it felt like the opportunity that I wanted the most wasn't in arm's reach. He always came through. Music business crumbling, everybody running around trying to figure it out. All those cocky ass publicists who were haters, who never returned calls, all of them trying to figure it out. Those music executives that sat at the top, that thought they sat at the top of something that they did not own, now being shuffled around like pieces on a chessboard, not knowing where they're going to get their next meal. And then Diddy, that whole empire crumbling, got a lot of y'all scared because your favorite rapper was sleeping with a 15-year-old. But listen, here's the deal. Do people good. Always do people good. Not with bottles of baby oil good. I mean, like, be good to people. Be in the people business. That don't mean you got to be soft. That don't mean you can't be a hard ass. But just be good to people. Always have good intentions, because I'm going to tell you something. It's a lot of y'all getting ready to reap a lot of the shit that you sold to a lot of people. I'll never forget some of you Ciroc reps who used to be funny with the money, not want to sponsor shit because you thought you was popping because you ran around with the free bottles of Ciroc and, you know, the Beats by Dre headphones and thought y'all was cool, and y'all shitted on a lot of us black business owners. Or some of you black entrepreneurs who work at music labels who were, you know, passed around by the music execs, and I'm talking about you men, passed around as sex toys, only to become executives and shit on everybody else. You know who you are. I'm not even going to talk about y'all on social media. I'm going to put it in my book, my next book. Why? Because right now, you all are reaping what you sowed. You can't be evil and take advantage of people for a long time, and because you got money and power and clout, that you think that you are more powerful than God. This industry has made some of y'all think that y'all more powerful than God. And what's happening right now? The good Lord giveth, and then he came and tooketh it all away. And I have no empathy for any of you. None of you. And unless you're a black owner, unless you're a black or brown business owner in this industry, good luck, baby. Because if you burnt bridges, thought you was all that, and they don't own nothing, you in trouble, girl. Those of you that don't believe that this is possible, the Bible also says warning comes before destruction. Let this be your warning, baby. Because literally, this word just came over me as I was laying here on my couch, thinking about what some of y'all gonna do for food now. The other thing I want to add is that to all you publicists out there that want to be famous, and I'm not talking about the successful ones that built brands that are recognized for being publicists. I'm talking about the publicists that want to be famous. Don't hit me when that fame hits you in the wrong way, because I have a job to do, just like you have a job to do. Ain't that what some of y'all tell me? Oh, I'm just doing my job. Well, I'm just doing my job. And when your name come across my desk, and sometimes it may be a virtual desk, I'm going to do the Lord's work every time. And please don't call me or text me about this message, because I don't even want to talk to nobody right now. I am in peace. Y'all have been talking about Diddy for so long that you have literally torn at the fabric of my spirit. I don't want nobody to talk to me about baby oil, lubricant, planes, fly. I don't want to talk about don't stop, won't stop. I don't want to hear none of it. I don't want to hear no music from anybody related to anybody related to anybody. Leave me alone. I can't. Anyway, that's all.
I welcome you guys back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share this video. So Jason Lee, the owner of Hollywood Unlocked, that blogger, has been coming out, to give his thoughts on the Puffy Sean Combs Diddy stories. And this time around, he has come out and mentioned a couple of names he actually saw with his own eyes that were attending, Diddy's parties. He mentioned a couple of names here and there. He threw in TD Jakes. That was a popular figure just at the beginning of the year. We saw even a couple of clips that were circulating of TD Jakes, that popular bishop, attending one of Diddy's parties. Then he also mentioned a couple of other big names. But this time around, Ray J, one of the names that actually attended the so many parties Diddy organized, came out and said that he's coming out clean about Diddy's notorious parties. He, however, insists there is nothing to see in terms of criminal behavior, and he did not see anything, absolutely nothing that was shocking at a time ever since he attended those parties. The singer was interviewed by Chris Cuomo on the NewsNation's Cuomo, and he gave a window into his decades-long relationship with Sean Combs Diddy, zeroing in on what the feds were illicit soirees. Ray J told the reporter that he and other entertainers frequently, of course, attended Diddy's gatherings, yet he never saw anything related to trafficking or any other serious crimes as detailed in the federal indictment against the music mogul. Ray J put it this way in his own words. When I was listening to him, he was like, we've never seen the stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I never knew they even existed. Obviously, Ray J is a very close friend to Diddy. We don't think he can really come out and spill the tea, spill the beans, in this situation. But of course, we cannot preempt the case. Let the feds do their investigations. Of course, right about now, Diddy's in the prison. He was, arrested, and just a couple of days ago, his bail was denied, and he's still in the prison. Now, of course, we're waiting to see how this whole case unfolds, but he pleaded not guilty to the charges, and like I've told you, he was denied the bail twice while he's still incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center. That is in Brooklyn, where he awaits the trial.